Sit by the bonfire, velvet that drapes over the sky. Talk under the stars, wonder what life be like on Mars. Watch her wide-eyed memories ignite. Hold her real tight, whisper, my child. Seasons will fly by and friends will make you cry. The world will change before your eyes. You'll toast with champagne and make many mistakes that will keep you awake late at night. But know that when the going gets too hard, you'll have me and the stars.
Hey everyone, it's Stacy from My Petite Garden. So today we are going to be adding some systemics into some of our plants that are currently infested with pests, specifically mealybugs. So you guys know from my previous pest treatment video that I've been dealing with mealybugs on some of my plants, and a lot of you guys actually recommended that I try out the Bonide Systemic Houseplant Insect Control. You said that you found a lot of luck with that and it helped a lot with pests. So I got it and we are gonna repot some plants today and add this to the soil. So this is the systemic that I will be using. Bonide Systemic Houseplant Insect Control. I've never used this before, so it's my first time. There are instructions as to how much to use in here, so I will be just following the instructions and we'll see what happens. I think I need to reapply every 2 months or so, so we'll see how it goes. I also made a list of all the plants that needs to be, I called it a mealy repot, but yeah, so these are all the plants that I am repotting. So over here I have my Hoya Kalina. It is actually growing fairly well considering it's been battling mealybugs for quite some time now, and I think you could still see some on there. So it is still battling mealybugs, as you can see. And I've been using alcohol, swabbing it whenever I see it, spraying it down. Nothing is working. So that one we're gonna try to use the systemic on it. Also have my Hoya Patella Pink. This one also has mealybugs, and I literally just swabbed, like cleaned this yesterday, but like today right now I could see a mealybug already. So we are definitely gonna try that on this guy, and I am gonna swab these again with alcohol just to clean it off again. This is the Hoya Hanie. I have two separate cuttings here. I believe this is a top cut, and that was actually, believe it or not, when I trimmed the top cut off, it was just this branch. So there was like no leafy part to it. It was just this woody part. And it grew these 3 leaves from that. So I'm gonna pot them up together and also add some of the systemic to the soil. Here is my Hoya rubida. This guy has also, this is actually like one cutting that I just kind of chopped up and placed into stratum, and it has rooted. So I'm going to repot this and put the systemic in it because I did notice mealy on this one as well. And I'm not surprised because this one was in the same terrarium greenhouse as the patella. Okay. And then over here I have my Acacia Berkeyii, which is something I noticed recently, that it had one leaf that had mealy on it, and I just wanted to be cautious and repot it because it is due for repotting anyways. I can put the systemic in here as well in case it does have mealies on it still. And then of course I have my pink princess that you guys saw me clean up in the last pest treatment video. It since is actually doing pretty good. I have not noticed any more needle mealies on it. But it is, like I mentioned in the previous video, time to repot this guy. And since I am repotting it, I am going to put the systemic in the soil. Hopefully it'll get rid of the problem for good. And it does say it has it in gallons. The instructions has it in gallons and also in how many inches your pot is. So I'm not very good with like measuring gallons because I have such small little plants. I'm just gonna use the pot size here. It actually starts with 4-inch, but I'm just gonna divide it in half if like I have a 2-inch or like a 3-inch, and so it says here for a 4-inch pot you should use 2.5 teaspoons of the product. Work granules into the top 1 to 2 inches of soil. Okay, so I don't need to mix it into the soil, just in the top layer, and then cultivate it a little. So let's start with this guy. This is the Hoya Kalina, and I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. I have my alcohol. Oops. I'm not expecting miracles or anything with this. I know it's gonna probably take a little bit of time for systemics to work, so at least we're starting somewhere. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow, this guy is pretty root bound. I just see roots coming out of the soil right now. And this guy, the soil doesn't really hold the water that well. Just a look. I'm trying my best to contain the old soil in case the old soil has mealies and stuff too. So look at the roots. Yeah, this was definitely due for repotting. I don't think I can get rid of all the soil. I'm just gonna try my best to loosen up the soil a bit. Best I can do. I'm gonna use this one. It's a pretty good size up, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna get a mesh. So this is, I would say, like 3.5 inches maybe. So this is, let's see how much we need to add to this. 3.5 inches. So I'm just gonna use 2 teaspoons. I did bring a little teaspoon here. Ta-da! Let's see. So we can put it about this high. Yeah, I think that high is good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. So this is, well, this is quite a bit. Okay. And I'm just gonna mix it in. Hoya patella pink. And take this out of the pot. So I'm gonna try and get rid of as much of the soil as possible. Oh, there's muleys in the nooks here. Okay. I'm also gonna cut this branch off. Definitely need to spray this. Just gonna spray the leaves down. Tip. Swab what I can because it's like in the nooks. So it's actually quite difficult to get. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Gonna go ahead and separate this too. Okay. So this leaf actually looks like it's about to go. You know what? I actually think I'm gonna throw this one out. Yeah, there's mealies in the nooks in this one, so I'm just gonna throw this one out. I'm just gonna keep this one cutting. I've learned to kind of know when I need to call it quits with some things. Okay. So we have this tiny little cutting. So we have this one little cutting, which is fine. I think it'll work. Okay. Let's put this down first. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down first. I think we are done with this guy. Okay, next I have my Hoya rubida. Okay, so this is in stratum. There's water. I think it is, the stratum is wet, so I really didn't want to repot this just yet, but I am seeing mealies, so I want to get rid of it. I don't want it to become a bigger problem. Yeah. So I have 4 cuttings I think in here that are rooted. Oh, let's try them. Ugh. It's the worst. Okay, I rinsed it all off. It looks a lot better now. clean the leaves later. It's too difficult to do that now because my gloves are wet. Okay, so that's that. Okay, next I have my Acacia Berkeyea. I'm gonna go ahead and unpot this. I know this plant is really due for a repot. Look at that. Look at those roots. Try to loosen the soil up a little. Soil. Bottom. Yeah. I'm okay with a little bit of the trunk, like this thick root here showing a little bit. Okay, just gonna double check to see if I see any mealies on the leaves. If I do, I'm gonna trim that off. Alright, so we are done with our little tree. Alright, the tree is done. Alright, so these are in stratum. We will be potting them up today. This one is pretty wet. I think I just watered this. This one has two cuttings in here. One is actively growing right now. Oh my goodness. Look at the roots coming out. I think I should have repotted this a while ago, but I don't know, like I just never got to it. Should I do a low pot? Like this? Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna use one of these azalea pots. Plop it in. Alright, so I did have, last time I had the little twist tie to hold it onto the stake. I'm going to take that out now. Probably going to loosen the sides since it's been in here for so long. are roots coming out at the bottom. There we go. Let's start. Wow. Lots of roots, lots of roots. I'm gonna be quite ruthless here. There's one piece loose. Okay, let's put it here. And then, is this stuck together? Okay, if it is, I'm gonna chop it. Yeah, it is. Because I don't believe it needs this chunk anymore. I have these two. How do I want to pot these up? I think I'm gonna have them hug like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have them hug like this. Okay. I'm gonna use this pot. Nothing fancy, but it actually even has a crack, but I think it will work for her. I am done potting this, and I will top dress later. I know some of you are probably wondering, like, when it comes time to reapply the systemic, how will I do it since I have top dressing. By then the soil will probably be settled and I can easily just tip this over and just pour out the top dressing. And even right now, if I just tilt it, the top dressing can just fall right off. So, and then I can just put it back on after I apply it. So I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. Obviously, it's probably going to be much simpler if I just do it without top dressing, but I really prefer the look of top dressing, and also it really helps with retaining just a little bit of more moisture because I am using terracotta for all of my plants. And I think there was a comment on a previous video of mine regarding syngoniums, because I was not having a lot of good luck with them, and I think someone commented like that I should probably not use terracotta pots for syngoniums. I love terracotta pots too much to not use it, so I'd rather give up syngoniums than give up my terracotta pot addiction. So yeah. And I personally really like the look of top dressing on my plants, so that's why I do it. I mean, to each their own, you know. I know some people would think it's ridiculous, but you know, that's why it's a hobby, and you do what you want to do with it. Okay, then we're done. Okay. Guys. So I'm just gonna water in a little bit since the instructions said to not water too much. Okay, so I think that should be good. I will probably give you guys an update in either a month or 2 months time and let you guys know how things are going in terms of this treatment. That will be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!